right side and right into the shift. There is Altuve, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Tauchman. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
2-0 to Brantley. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Roll, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen. I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
1-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Bregman over at second. Correa at first. 2 out in the inning. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Into the box now, Eric Kratz. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers, 13 RBIs. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So here's Josh Reddick. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A ball and a strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. High in the air out to center field. After it is Gardner. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Batting it, the first baseman,
now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yuli Gurriel becomes out number 2 this inning. Martin Maldonado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Altuve retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, Altuve for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tauchman is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Third baseman, number 2.
1 out now in the Houston 3rd, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Jose Altuve is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now. With 2 aways, they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Yordan Alvarez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will left for Houston. They still trail it here 2-1. The first pitch on its way from Verlander. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Clint Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he fouls this one off. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. 1-0 the count. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Urshela is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tauchman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Yuli Gurriel is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Retire. New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the catcher, Eric Kratz. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So digging in now, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's set. Here it comes. Towards second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley, and that misses ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and sailed on it.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Urshela backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Frazier has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Next for New York, Mike Tauchman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Gio Urshela. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Little chopper back to the mound. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Kratz is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. George Springer the next to hit. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Paxton's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Popped him up. Kratz shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, Luke Voigt.
Leading off the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Through that fastball. Right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Altuve has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Standing in now, Clint Frazier, fouled away. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. At the plate, Eric Kratz, and their runners at the corners now. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Reddick has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He beats the tag, safe, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Gleyber Torres swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Leading up for the Astros,
Nick Nelson gets the call and to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
And he fouls this one off.
Nick Nelson.
On a line, that's a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Frazier has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Michael Brantley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Looped over toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game as a pitcher right now.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb. Hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
3 runs already home here. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
From the belt, the pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The next 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Mike Tauchman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The third baseman, HOU.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Struck him out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Now another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find it.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Now a long throw home. And the tag is not going to be in time as they've doubled the score on him now. It's 6-3.
The batter, the right fielder.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Gardner comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So here's Yuli Gurriel, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fastball well outside. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
The 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
In now, Martin Maldonado, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Good battle. Count remains full. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Luke Voigt. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2, here it is, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more, and a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead.
Reddick is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final.
Stands our final line.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Houston Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts. Digging in, Gio Urshela. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far.